Hi, my name is Christopher Hart. I'm a cartoonist and the author of many books on drawing cartoons, and today I'd like to show you something. I'd like to show you a few tricks on drawing the profile. The head and profile. We're going to start sort of with an egg shape here. And it's going to face this way, like that. Build out the back of the head a little bit. Like this. And the front is here. Flatten this out for the bottom of the chin. This is the angle of the jaw. It goes up into, I'll make this a little lower, goes up into the ear. Now let's bring this in. That's a little bit too far out. Make it straight up like this. That's better. Curve this out, and I'll be using my pen a little later on so you can see it in a little more detail. Also blunt this off, so this is just not a point. This is a pointy nose, but it's got a straight line at the end. A little curve off the faceplate. Lip goes down. The bottom lip pulls down and cups out like that. Hold on a second, let me just add a little more mass there. And I'm going to add a little more thickness to the neck. And instead of so sloped, I'll make this a little bit straight ahead. Now right here, where the forehead meets the nose, that's where the eye goes. We're going to draw like a cone. It comes like this. The two eyelids that extend past in this direction. And I'm going to straighten that out. And bring the eyebrow flat against the eye, like that. Males have flatter eyebrows. Women's eyebrows are more arched. I went to an eye doctor the other day, and he was actually telling me that that is part of their medical regime to treat female eyebrows that way. So you're hearing it from someone who's almost a doctor. Me. Not really. Come on. All right. So I'm going to make the head bigger in back here. Graduate that and along back of the neck. Now let's bring some hair like this. This ear is a little too high still. Always make adjustments. The only time you're done making adjustments is when it's all done in ink, etc. And even then you can go redraw the thing if you need to. So there's no honor in trying to make sure that it never gets changed. That's not the point. Okay, so now we're going to go over it, kind of flattening out the back. A little more here. Okay, that's a good looking profile. So now, instead of the marker, let me just use a pencil. I am best with a pencil. But I will now go over it more definition. Now notice that the nose is underplayed. It's a very detailed feature, so we don't want to give it a lot of subtlety, a lot of intricacy. We want it to look natural, so we're going to be general about it. Strong chin. We're going to flatten out the front, this way we flatten out the nose here. See that? And we'll just give it a little bit of texture for the hair on the eyebrow. I'm going to thin out the eye. I think a thinner eye always looks better on a profile. Nice brow here, real strong look. And for the side, a little bit of shadow here. So now we'll just add some hair flopping over the front and brushing back. Here are the sideburns. A little contour here on this side. Back of the skull and curving in for the neck. Neck is pretty straight. You have all these different curved lines, but the neck is pretty straight. Here the hairline goes behind the ear and cuts off on a diagonal. Again, here is that angle of the jaw, which is important. I'll add a little shading underneath the jaw too. And how about if I just add a little shadow shading here. Okay, there's some ideas for drawing a profile. I hope you found that helpful and that you'll visit me and subscribe. Visit me again. New videos every week. Bye-bye.